Hey! Hi, everybody. Oh, is it too much sunshine brightness? I don't know. It's never too much sunshine brightness. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everyone. I had planned on. Hi! How are you? Hey, girl. Okay, so I have Instagram here and Facebook here. So when you guys see me, go back and forth, I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you, but I want you to know that I have to engage with everyone. So, hello, hello, hello on Facebook. Oh, thank you. Is it way too much sun? Is that too dark? Ooh, that might be too dark. Let's do it the other way. Too light, too dark. Hello, Mr. Usher. Hey, 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 my DJ. Hey, DJ on Instagram. Hi, Instagram. Hi, Facebook. We're going to get right into it. I was thinking about, let's, do some music, set the ambiance up. And I was like, nah, we got to get right to it. So if you have been paying attention, I want you guys to share right now. But when you share it, tag me. Because sharing and tagging me sends me a notification. I don't care if it's on Facebook or on Instagram. It enters you to win a very special gift. It's an exclusive gift, so I don't want you to think that it's something that everybody else has. But sharing and tagging me in it gets you entered to win a gift. And I will let y'all know there'll be multiple winners. So go ahead and share this now. Share this now. This is for every single person that can get on. This is for entrepreneurs. This is for parents. This is for creatives. This is for people who are looking for a promotion on their job. This is for every single person. I promise you. This is going to change your life. I say that a lot about my lives, but I'm in the business of assisting people in changing their lives. But this one right here hit me hard, so I got to share it so it can hit y'all hard too. Rodney, I'm great. Thank you for saying hello. Give a shout out to everybody on Facebook again. Give a shout out to everyone here on Instagram. We will do a live Q&A. So I want you to, if you can, take notes, write your questions down, because then when I open it up for the Q&A, I'll be answering your questions live. Now, please note, this is all free for you. So if you ever wanted the opportunity to have a one-on-one session with me, you just couldn't schedule it, or you feel like you can't afford it at the moment, now's your time to ask your questions. I will give this disclaimer. Please ask questions that are pertaining to this subject matter. So anything else outside of what we're dealing with, honey, we could talk about that later, okay? So thank you again, Facebook. Thank you again, Instagram. I'll try to go back and forth and make sure I'm engaging everyone. So if you put up a comment and I'm not saying hey in time, then my apologies. I'm trying to wave at everybody on Instagram. Look at the comments here on Facebook, and we're going to get it together, okay? Today's topic, as you can see, is about dope. Yeah, we're going to talk about it, y'all. We're going to talk about this addiction, honey. Are you addicted? Are you an addict? I want to give a shout out to one of my older aunties, those of us who are 80s babies. You grew up in a time, and my auntie used to say, you know what, that's a dope fiend move. A dope fiend move. Doing something that dope fiends do. Are you moving like a dope fiend? Now, I'm not talking about cocaine. I'm not talking about crack because it's whack. I'm not talking about alcohol or weed or any other controlled substance. But what I am talking about is the lack of self-control. The lack of self-control is what we're going to talk about today. Dope. Are you addicted to doubt? Self-doubt. Are you addicted to obsessing? Obsessing. Are you addicted to that? Are you addicted to overthinking? Are you addicted to overdiagnosing yourself? Are you addicted to procrastination, putting things off? Are you addicted to making excuses all of the time. Well, some of us don't like to use the word excuse, but I had to put an E right there. So are you addicted to justification? Justifying why you have self-doubt, overthinking, obsessing, overdiagnosing, or procrastinating. Are you addicted to that? You have to be honest with yourself. And if in this moment it is very difficult for you to be honest honest with your the me that we talk about, the I, the id, the ego, the me, the I, the my, and all of that, let me help you out. If you're watching today, yes, you are. If you're watching today, right now in this moment, you are a dope fiend. You a dope fiend. All y'all that's watching, and those who are watching later because you missed it live, you are addicted to dope. And the reason why I can say that confidently is because I know that I am purposed in this moment, in this time of your life, to connect with you, to assist you, and to offer you an immediate detox. This is a live intervention to snap you out of that habit. You know why? Because I lived it. Do you know why? I'm a recovering addict, okay? So we're going to go ahead and have this little session right here, and we're going to let y'all know that it's okay. Healing is here. I am here and honored to serve as the dream doula, and it is my job to snap you out of it. I don't care how many followers you have. I don't care how cute you are. I don't care about all your addictions. There are a lot of functioning addicts. There are a ton of functioning addicts. I used to be one. I'm telling you now, I accomplished so many things in life that my resume, honey, I'm proud of that thing. I did a lot of stuff, addicted to dope. But once I got off of it, once I truly released it and truly healed, the reflections of it, the ramifications, the consequences, those were all hitting me in my face, and I had to go deep within, do my shadow work, and truly forgive myself and heal in order to move forward and truly live the life that I desire to live. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you can, when you can, I want you to make sure to take notes. We got a live Q&A. Share this now, share this now, share this now. You share it now. Tag me when you share it. You enter yourself to win. Thank you. Hello on Instagram. I'm waving at everybody here. I'm waving at everybody here on Facebook. Now I want to go ahead and ask you guys for permission. Hey, Casey. Ask you for permission to be patient, be kind. Y'all know I'm not here for the likes. So this is not for me to be popular. I am here in purpose power to make sure that we, those of us who are connected, are evolving and progressing in our purpose power. We are properly positioned in our purpose power, okay? So I see you guys on Facebook. I see you guys on Instagram. Thank you. Go ahead and share it now and tag me. Share it now and tag me and enter to win a free gift. Take notes. We have a live Q&A coming up, and I promise you all the time that we spend together in this moment will definitely be worth it. Because I am not free, honey, at all. So get on it. Get it while the getting is good. Let's talk about it. So we talked about these functioning addicts, okay? Those of us who were functioning on dope, okay? Those of us who were functioning and working with doubt. Those of us who were functioning and working with overthinking, obsessing, overdiagnosing, getting caught in the story. Those of us who are still working and accomplishing goals while we're procrastinating. Those of us who are still working and accomplishing goals while we had a ton of excuses or justification. And what can we do in order to heal and break that cycle? We first must what? Anybody know the answer? I'm not going to call you out. Anybody been through an AA meeting before and know the first part of healing is what? Acknowledgement. Acknowledgement. So first acknowledge the truth about yourself and where you are. And say, I am, I have been, or I was an addict. Addicted to this process that I know didn't serve me or the greatest parts of me. This process that I know won't get me there. Now look, I know I'm gonna get a whole bunch of spiritual folks on there and say, I'm not going to say I am. I'm not going to curse myself. I'm not going to sit there and speak that over myself. I don't care how spiritual you are. I know I'm going to get all them folks to say that. But let me tell you this. The definition of it, of addiction, is repeated engagement. Repeated engagement. Okay? Repeated engagement in a behavior despite the harm to yourself or others. Y'all need that? Y'all need that one more time? Repeated engagement in a behavior despite the harm to yourself or to others. With that definition of alone, look within yourself and see what behaviors have you been repeating, have you been engaged in, and you know it's harming you or others. So I don't need y'all to say anything, but give me a hand wave emoji if you get it. Okay? Give me a hand wave emoji if you recognized. Give me a hand wave emoji if you know that there was a time you've been an addict, you were an addict, or you are currently in recovery. Today is the day for you to be free. And I'm going to give you tips. We're going to discuss it. I want you all, thank you, sis. Thank you so much for being honest. Thank you for being honest on Facebook. Thank you so much for being honest on Instagram. But we're going to discuss it today, and I'm going to give you tools. One thing with working with me as a dream doula, it is not my job just to acknowledge that there is a challenge. It is not my job just to point out where the changes need to take place. It is my job to also give you tangible tools, tips, and examples to assist you in your healing, in your progress. Occasion on Facebook gave 3 hand waves. Okay, hello. Okay, Tyler on Instagram gave 3 hand waves. Okay, I'm with you. So on today, make sure you take notes. Make sure you share this. Tag me so you can enter in, to win. I will announce the winners on tomorrow. Quick sidebar. Y'all know y'all got a 3-day weekend, right? Monday's President's Day holiday, and a lot of us have been forgetting about that. So if you need to handle any business, make sure you get it done today with what's open on Saturdays, because Monday is a federal holiday and things will be closed and shut down. So your babies don't have school. Some of your jobs might be closed. So if you're trying to procrastinate and put things off till Monday, Monday is a holiday. All right. So let's get into it. Doubt. Self-doubt. Oh, that's a good one, huh? Doubt to me is just like soda, or no matter where you're from, pop. To be more specific, doubt to me is like Coca-Cola. Oh, I love Coca-Cola, y'all. I'm not even trying to give a free endorsement. People that know me personally know me and Coca-Cola have this love-hate relationship. I call Coca-Cola my ex-husband because I love Coca-Cola. Although I know Coca-Cola loves me too, it is so not good for me. Coca-Cola is the worst, really, of drinks, okay? Coca-Cola has been proven to do more harm inside your body than some poisons that you buy to clean your toilet, okay? But I love Coca-Cola. It tastes so good. Oh, it tastes so good. And to get a cold Coca-Cola. Don't do it where I get a little slushy, little icy. Oh my word, don't even get the Sonic Ice with the Coca-Cola. I'm telling you, I'm going in. My love language would be Coca-Cola, okay? But please hear me out. Just like Coca-Cola, doubt feels so good. It is very comforting. It might sting a little bit. It might make your eyes water. You know what I mean? When you get the little fizz and you got a burp, but it's like right here in the back of your eye when it hits you in the back of the throat. Like, yeah, way back here. That's what doubt does for you. But over time, doubt creates anxiety. Self-doubt leads into depression, which then can turn into physical ailments like weight gain, high blood pressure, chronic fatigue. Does this sound familiar? Self-doubt. We're not talking about Coca-Cola now. We're talking about that thing that you're addicted to, that thing that you do, that thing that you justify, that thing you do when you're comparing yourself to someone else, that thing that you do when you're comparing your gifts, your talents, your business growth to someone else. That self-doubt, when you're remembering a time that you failed because you believe failure is the lack of gifts or talent. We're talking about self-doubt leading you to what? It weakens your self-will. When you doubt yourself, when you're sitting here like, I don't know, because last time I tried this, it didn't really turn out that well. I don't know, because I'm not the same size as she is. I'm not as muscular as he is. I don't know. I didn't go to school as long as they did. I didn't start out the same way. I didn't have the same amount of money. I didn't come from the same family. When you have self-doubt, you weaken your self-will. You also breed procrastination. We'll talk about that in a minute. It opens you up to regret and self-pity. When you doubt yourself, it kills your personal growth. When you doubt yourself, it hinders your creativity. When you doubt yourself, it's a weight. It holds you right in the position that you're in. And 9 times out of 10, it's in the position that you don't even want to be in. When you doubt yourself, you are drinking a whole case of Coca-Cola, okay? Oh, it may give you a good burp and you feel like you're releasing, but all you're doing is constantly pouring that poison down your throat with no benefit whatsoever. There is no benefit from indulging in self-doubt like I indulged in drinking Coca-Cola. Yeah, it may feel good at the moment because you can say, well, here's a justification. Because I doubt myself in this area, I will then need to. There's a justification. Okay? So I want to be or become. But here enters the doubt. I lack. There's the doubt. The perception of lack. Lack is not real. We don't want to get it too deep into that. That's a whole nother live. Okay? So here's the inspiration. Here's the spirit. Here's your higher being. Write that book. Start that business. Contact the dream doula. She can help you. She will help you. You know she will. You've seen what she does. You've seen what she can do. She's done it in other areas for you. Okay, I'm going to do it, but here enters the doubt. I don't have the money. I don't have the education. I haven't talked to her, checked in on her in a long time, so she might not want to talk to me. I actually had somebody say that. I'm not calling nobody out, though, but if the shoe fits, wear it. Here enters the doubt. I'm not as smart. I'm too old now. I'm too young now. I didn't finish college. Or I went to college and majored in something totally different. So here's a justification. So now I need to go back to school. Let's stay here with this analogy. So now I need to go back to school. I don't have the money to go back to school. I'm a mom. I'm a dad. I got another job. I got another business. I'm not going to have time. And that cycle continues to then you say, well, you know what? Maybe it's not for me. Then you put it off on somebody else, right? A lot of us put it on this outside entity, God. Well, if God wanted me to have it, then he'd make it perfect for me to do it, right? If God wanted to bless me with these gifts and this business and this book, then he will provide and make a way. Justification. Putting it off on someone else. Well, it must not be for me because I don't have the money now, or I don't have the time now. Hello on Instagram. Hey on Facebook. Y'all just coming in. Come on in. Doubt, self-doubt, is a weight that will keep you right where you are in the position that you do not desire to be in. So what do you do to get out of that cycle of self-doubt? You refuse the perception of lack. I know, easier said than done. That's it. You don't have more for us, Empress J. You don't have more for us, Miss J. You don't have more for us, Dream Doula. I don't. You do not lack anything. You do not lack anything. Every single thing you need, every single thing you desire, you already have it. Here's doubt talking to you right now as I'm speaking. Well, I don't see it. Here's doubt talking to you right now while I'm speaking. Well, if I did, where is it? Here's doubt talking to you right now while I'm speaking. Ha ha ha, the laughter that came. Every single thing you need, you already have it. Okay, then how do I see it? You align with it. Oh, here you go with the alignment. I can't do that right now. There's a doubt talking to you right now. How do you align with it? Number one, you have to be open. You have to truly believe that you are worthy. Self-doubt is a reflection of your belief of your self-worth. Are you worthy to have the life that you desire to live? Yes, you are. Why do you believe that you are not worthy? Because something happened in your past that you're still holding on to. Something happened in your past, directly or indirectly, that you're still holding on to. And I guarantee you, if you go back, when you go back to that moment, here's a tip for your shadow work. When you go back to those moments in that area that it was dictated to you through examples from your parents, past relationships, past failures where there were truly opportunities to only grow. That's the moment you decided, well, I'm not worthy to have it. In that moment that you decided that you weren't worried, you started doing what's next. Over obsessing, overthinking, over diagnosing. You started tearing yourself down in that area. You started going over and over and over and over and over again. How do I know? I was there too. You are a functioning addict just like me and didn't even know it. The sad thing about it is a lot of addicts out here look like addicts. And we feel that we don't. Okay, hello. Hey to everyone coming in on Instagram. Hey to Facebook. Make sure you share this and tag me to enter for your chance to win a special gift. Tag me now, tag me now, tag me now. Now, right here with your obsessing, overthinking, that compulsive behavior, going over and over and over and over again, in your mind, your own definition of what's truly happening. Overthinking it, getting caught in the story. You ever have anyone to get truly caught in the story? The person that loves to talk about their struggle? The person that loves to talk about why it didn't work? The person that loves to go over and over and over again? Now, let me make clear. It is okay to share for the sake of assisting others who are going through the same thing. But when you get to a point to where you say, okay, I'm overthinking, and you identify with that, it's a direct reflection of your lack or your challenges. I don't want to use the word lack. Your challenges in self-worth. You are saying, I'm not worthy because of something that happened to you when you were 10. Honey, you about to be 50. Something that happened to you last year. Honey, that was pre-COVID era. We in the post-COVID era right now. Ain't none of us the same. So if you are justifying your current situation by what happened in 2019 to 2020, honey, you on dope. And this is your intervention. This is your moment of healing. This is your moment of truth. No matter what it is, you gotta let it go. I don't care how great it was. I don't care how horrible it was. You gotta let it go. It does not define you. Your greatest moments do not define you. I had a client come to me and they came to my office and I had these accolades on my office, on my wall in the office, and I had these awards, and some of my videos, you guys will see some of them. And they said, Miss J, you did a lot. Like, is that enough? No, it's not enough. Do you see the dates on those? Those things are 2012, 2011, 2019. Those things are old to me. I want to continue to put some new stuff up on the wall. And they say, oh, well, you're doing too much. No, those are only reminders of the journey that I've been on. I only reflect to remind myself of my strength, to remind myself of my perseverance, to remind myself of my gifts, to remind myself of how far I've come, to remind myself of how much I've learned. What's the difference between reminding yourself and obsessive compulsive disorder? Is that you get stuck in that story. Here's a test. You don't have to tell me now, but here's a test. How do you know that you're obsessing, overthinking, or overdiagnosing? If every time that subject comes up, let's use money for an example. Whoa, trigger. Let's use money as an example, okay? Every time you talk about money, investments, what you want, owning a home, having a car, whatever it is, I don't care if it's material or not. Let's talk about money. Every single time you talk about money, immediately in your mind and or out loud, you start talking about your last experience with money. Have you felt that? Have you been there? Yeah, I have. Then when it's time for you to make a decision to move forward with money, you drag your feet. You know why? You're doubting yourself. You don't believe you're worthy. How do you know? Go ahead and apply for that loan. Go ahead and offer that partnership. Go ahead and contact a realtor and start looking at homes. There's your answer right there. No, I can't. I gotta wait. No, but wait. But no, not right now. But if I had, but I don't, but I can't. You're on dope, honey. You're an addict. This is your intervention. You're doubting yourself. You're overthinking. You're caught in your story. You're overdiagnosing. Here's the second part of overdiagnosing. There have been some of us who are addicted to telling ourselves that we are addicted. Does that make sense? It doesn't. It doesn't make sense when somebody else says it, but that's what you do. There are people that are on a spiritual journey, and I use quotations because it has become a trend to be on a spiritual journey. We're always on a spiritual journey, okay? Life is a spiritual journey, right? So there are people that are going on this spiritual journey, okay? Or they're on this part or this juncture of their journey. And what they do is they get caught in the healing process. They keep going around and around and around about what they used to do and how they don't do it. What they used to do and how they don't do it. What they used to do and how they don't do it. And they're overdiagnosing. That's really beating yourself up. Oh, I need this good. Oh, this was good for me. Oh, no, they whooped my behind about this. Oh, yeah, I got to get it. Because, you know, sometimes tough love is the love that I need. No, you don't need to beat yourself up. You don't need to keep reminding yourself, oh, that was stupid. That was dumb. Oh, I was so dumb when I did that. Why was I so stupid when I did that? Oh, I must have been on something when I made that decision. Oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Overdiagnosing, getting caught up in that cycle, in that story, goes back to your perception of your own worth, your challenges in self-worth. That leads you to that process that keeps you stuck right there. that keeps you going back just for a quick fix, that keeps you going back to say, you know what, I'm going to run. I got to ask someone, looking for outside validation, feeding your ego and saying, okay, if I get a lot of likes, that means I'm on the right track, but I didn't get a lot of likes on this post, so let me try to get a lot of likes on this post. Nobody's following me today. I put this out there and nobody said something quick, so I got to put something else out there, but maybe I should have did it this way, but maybe I should have did it that way. Okay, no. Stop. None of it is necessary for your success. None of it is necessary for you to live the life that you desire. Are y'all still with me? Give me some hearts if you're still with me. Give me the heart emoji. I don't care what color it is. All the colors of the rainbow that you got. Give me some hearts if you're still with me. On your intervention, I know it's a little difficult for some people. I know this is not for everybody. I remind everyone, I am not here for the likes. I am not here for the attention. I am here to be in proper position in my power, my personal power. I am here because I am purposed to be here. Thank you, Instagram, for the hearts. Thank you so much, Facebook, for sticking with us. Thank you all for being here. I truly, truly appreciate you. Moving forward, procrastination. Oh, procrastination. Oh, that's a good one. Y'all know I used to be married to procrastination too, huh? Thank you for the hearts on Facebook. I used to be married to procrastination, constantly putting things off. Maybe I'll do it later. Maybe I'll do it next year. Maybe I'll do it when, waiting for perfect conditions. I don't have it yet. Yeah, I did it too. I'm telling y'all, I'm a recovering addict. I don't have it yet, but once I do, oh, well, they haven't called me yet, so I'm just going to wait till they call me. Then it doesn't happen. Well, see, if they would have done this, then I would have done that. Yeah. So when we talk about procrastination, y'all, we talk about being paralyzed. It's not even having a wait. Now, I've never personally experienced long-term paralysis, but I will share my journey in my labor and delivery of my son. So those of you who are parents and even fathers who have witnessed women going through, there is a medicine, there's an epidural that the woman can receive. And the epidural, stick with me, y'all, it works. The epidural is not recommended for everyone, but it is common for women in labor to have an epidural. It is literally a catheter they put in your spine. Now, the deception is that the epidural will stop the pain. The epidural will stop the pain. That is kind of correct, but it's not. What the epidural does is it restricts your mobility, your function, your sensory in your lower half. Now, I'm not a doctor, so that is my interpretation of the definition. For those of y'all that's going to fact check and say, oh, she didn't say it right. Whatever. I went through it. It restricts your function and your mobility in your lower half. Okay? So it temporarily paralyzes you. Okay? So when I had my epidural, what some of y'all who are preparing to be parents again and may or may not know is that I had to get my epidural redosed because I was still feeling what they said I wouldn't feel. So while I had these IVs and these drugs, because I was in labor for 3 whole days, we don't even want to go there, okay? This was day 2. Okay, so when I finally got to a place where I could have an epidural and I had the epidural, they had to redose me. So I cannot move my legs. I have no function or feelings from my waist down. I'm laying in the bed and my mom's there in the delivery room with me, and I look over to the to the left to my mom, and her eyes get big and she runs over to me, and I'm like, what's going on? Why is she lunging at me? I kind of jerk back, and when I jerk back, I notice that my body is sliding off of the bed. My legs to my knees are already hanging off the side of the hospital bed, and I had to grab onto the rails to hold myself up while she puts my legs back in the bed. Procrastination does the exact same thing to you. And pretty soon it gets to a point to where you don't even realize the true effects of the procrastination. Procrastination lowers your self-esteem. Procrastination feeds that self-doubt. Procrastination stops you from achieving your goal. So then it goes back to, were you even worthy of it? And you still start overthinking and doing all that. Procrastination encourages you to make poor decisions, because procrastination suggests that you have to accept less than what you are worth. Procrastination allows you to miss opportunities. When you miss opportunities, guess what? You start feeling pitiful. Do y'all see the cycle? Do y'all see this loop that's happening? I'll do it later. Procrastination stays in the back of your mind. So while you're trying to move forward, you still got that thing that I need to finish doing. You still have that thing in the back that says, oh, well, I still need to, but not yet. So guess what? Now you're distracted. Now you're not giving anything 100%. Because you still have that thing. Let's just use this example while I get back to the paralysis, right? Your laundry. The reason why I'm using it, because if you hear any noise, the washer and dryer is going off in the background, okay? Your laundry, honey. How many times you procrastinate on that laundry, right? And what's the cycle that happens? Now, this is me. I'll go ahead and put myself out there. I have my laundry. Now, I have washer and dryer in my home. Come on, y'all. Let's not even go there. I have everything that I need. I lack nothing, right, when it comes to the laundry. So it gets to a point where I'll do the laundry, put it in the washer, put it in the dryer. It goes from the dryer into the chair. There's a chair in my room. Into my lounge chair in my room. The lounge chair is right in front of my dresser in my closet. But I procrastinate on folding my clothes and hanging them up so they stay in the chair. They stay in the chair so long that now I have an equal amount of dirty clothes next to the clean clothes that are in the chair. Now it's time for me to do laundry again. Now I'm doing laundry again. The second pile is now added on to the first pile. Now I'm looking at the pile and saying, okay, there's so many clothes here. There's so much for me to do. I have no time to do it. And I keep putting it off till it gets to the point to where now I have an event. I have somewhere I need to be. I have something I have to do, and I need exactly what I'm looking for, a clothing item. And guess what? I can't find it. So now I'm scrambling through the clothes trying to figure out, where is it? What do I need to wear? I need this blouse. I need these pants. I need this suit coat or jacket or blazer or whatever. And I can't find it. Now I have anxiety. I'm sitting here upset. And now I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm either just going to go down to the store and buy something new, or I'll find it later, or I'll just wear something totally different. But I've accepted less than what I believe I was worth in that moment because of procrastination. Now I'm beating myself up. Here's the overdiagnosing. I knew I should have did that laundry. Why do I do that? Why did I sit here and do X, Y, and Z? Shoulda, coulda, woulda comes up. And it has me stuck. It has me paralyzed. Now, while I'm aware of everything going on, just like when I was in that hospital bed, while I'm aware of everything that I'm doing, I'm out doing whatever I needed to do, that's still in the back of my mind. You should have did this. You could have did this. If this would have been done better, you would have had the outfit you wanted. I'm just using it as an example. Apply it wherever it resonates with you. You should have done this. You should have done that. You should have did, coulda, woulda, woulda. And if you would have done this, this would have done that. Then I'm down on myself. Here's the self-pity. Now, here's the justification, the excuses. There's a saying that I learned in college. Excuses are monuments of nothingness, building bridges leading to nowhere. Excuses are monuments of nothingness, building bridges leading to nowhere. Excuses are monuments of nothingness, building bridges leading to nowhere. So now I'm justifying, well, I'm a single mom. I don't even call myself a single mom. I'm a mom that's single, okay? Ready to mingle. So I'm a mom. I have a child. Or, well, I don't have this. Here, again, the perception of lack. So now I'm justifying my procrastination with my perception of what I lack, ignoring the fact that I lack nothing, going back into the cycle of overthinking, going back into the cycle of over obsessing, going back into the cycle of not even acknowledging the truth about myself. Dope. And some of us are addicted in multiple levels, on multiple levels in multiple areas of our lives. How do I know I'm a recovering addict myself? Hi. Some of you guys know me as Jennifer. Some of you guys know me as Miss J. Most of you know me as Empress, the Dream Doula. And I am a recovering dope addict. How can you recover too? First, by acknowledging the truth about yourself. The truth is that you accepted being an addict because you didn't want to do the hard work. It doesn't feel good all the time to be at your highest state, to be the healthiest. It doesn't feel good to work out all the time. Come on, y'all, look at me. I'm with you. I always use this example. My personal trainer some years ago used to tell me, Jay, the only reason why you want to stop is because you don't like the pain. Well, duh. Who likes the pain? Nobody wants to hurt. But I recently watched one of my friends, Candace. I want you guys to follow her on YouTube and Instagram, Purple Jubilee. And she did an intro video and she said, you know what, it was pain, but once she faced the pain, it was like, okay, bring it on. And that's the same thing or the same principle my personal trainer was trying to get me to understand, that you got to push past the pain. How do you recover from being an addict? You got to push past the pain of your truth. Yes, you are currently in low-income housing. That's your truth. That's your reality. No, that is not where you're going to stay. Yes, you are a new business owner and it is sucking you dry. You are nervous. There may be fear there. Doubt may enter, but that is not who you are. It does not dictate your success. Yes, you want to own a home, but you have no liquid assets right now. Your credit score is low, yet it does not mean it's impossible. So once you acknowledge the truth, you have to refuse doubting yourself or believing that you're not worth it. Just because you don't have every single thing that's needed to accomplish that goal or to achieve that lifestyle does not mean you're not worth it and it is impossible. There are no impossibilities in life. There is purpose and there is not. That's it. And even the things that are not are purposed. So in order to become fully healed and recovered from being an addict, you must acknowledge the truth. You lack nothing in life. You are worthy of every single thing that you desire. You must do the work to obtain it. But before you set forth doing the work and obsessing over what needs to be done, what still you got to put together, what you got to, who you got to, and all that, you just have to be open to receive. No, it is not easier said than done. I said this years ago. It is easier done than said. Don't get caught in talking about it. Find you an accountability partner. Find you a sister or a brother, a friend, your lover, even your child, and say, this is the goal that I am going to accomplish no matter what. And get it done. My late aunt, one of my aunts used to say, God rest her soul, to Gloria. She used to say all the time, do it moving. You got to do it moving. I'm tired too. I only got enough gas. I have the digital reader in my car that tells you how many miles before E, right? How many miles before E? And I would say, I'm checking the time, y'all. I want to make sure that I'm staying on top. How many miles before E? And I'll be like, oh, I only got a few miles to make it here, a few miles to make it there. What do I do? Do I make an excuse and justify and say because I was low on gas, I'm not going to show up to this meeting, I'm not going to show up to this opportunity? Am I going to let this opportunity fly by because I'm sitting here perceiving lack? Or am I going to believe I'm going to get where I need to get to and back, and that every single thing that I need I already have? Every single time I said it out loud to myself, it worked. So here's the charge, here's the challenge. The charge and the challenge is for you to believe that about yourself today. The charge and the challenge is for you to refuse the addiction. The addiction is repeating the behaviors despite knowing the harm that it's doing to yourself, your higher self, and to others. How do you do that? Start now. Start today. Now, I'm going to leave it right here, you guys, because I know we're almost here for an hour. It's been 45 minutes with you, and I am so thankful for all of you on Instagram. I am so thankful for all of you on Facebook who are watching live, who missed the live and are watching later. I am so thankful for all of you. I want to give you an opportunity to ask me questions. I want to give you an opportunity to engage right now. Now, I don't want you to feel that you are expected to do so. It's simply an opportunity for you to do so. If you don't want to do it now and you want to do it later, you can DM me. The best thing to do is have a one-on-one with me. How do you get a fully free consultation with me? You go onto my website, link in the bio. It's thedreamdoula.co, not com. It's not a typo. .co, the THE dream DREAM doula DOULA.co. Link in the bio. Make sure you go there. Sign up for an initial free consultation. Let's schedule it. Let's sit down and talk. And I can answer all the questions you have within that 30-minute consultation. 30 whole minutes for free to get you in proper position in your purposed power. I want to give a shout out to everyone. Let me just say that. I love you all, but I want to give a shout out to my assistant, Tyler. She is doing an amazing job. I love her so much. We've known each other. I've known her for some years. I am honored to serve not only as a partner on her journey, but also as a guide on her journey. And I want to say thank you, because without her, I wouldn't be able to be on here live today. I want to say thank you to my sister, Melissa. She is the CEO and newly founded owner of Ooh Girl LLC. It's hair care products for all hair types. I want you to look her up on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to be live today. I want to give a shout out to my son, Isaiah, who was watching. I want to give a shout out to my niece, Nyla, who is listening. I want to give a shout out to all of you who continue to support. Thank you for those of you who have shared. Oh, thank you, Tyler. I'm so proud of you and love you too. Those of you who have shared this video and tagged me, you are entering to win a special gift. I had somebody say, what's the gift? Hey, share and tag me and you'll find out, okay? Multiple people will win. I am going to announce the winners on all of my pages on tomorrow. So you guys have a whole 24 hours, okay? Before we get off here, because Instagram is going to get me off in an hour anyway. Before we get off of here with today's live intervention and detox, I want to say happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Now, I know those of you who are superly spiritual and saying, I ain't celebrating St. Valentine and all that. Those of you who have been burned in love, those of you who are stressed about it or whatever, we are recovering addicts, right? We are no longer on dope, okay? We are off of that mess right about now. I want you to take an opportunity to share love. Love is the highest vibration there is. Y'all want to get on the right frequency. Y'all want to get on the right vibe. Y'all want to manifest everything you need and desire. Start with love. Loving yourself, being a reflection of love for others so you can then receive love. Love covers a multitude of sins, honey. And tomorrow, that's what it's about. We'll be celebrating. Eat you some candy. I got some already started, y'all. Chocolates, all that. I am open to all Valentine's Day gifts from anyone, okay? I love the love. And I love that you guys are sharing it with me. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm going to say see you later right here on Instagram. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I want to say see you later and thank you, thank you, thank you so much on Facebook. Thank you, Acacia. I love you so much. Give a kiss to the baby for me. Thank you for those of you who are watching later. What I want you to do is still comment. Trying to get this together on Instagram, but still comment, like, share it, share it, share it, and tag me for anyone that you believe deserves to see this, okay? So you guys have a great one on Facebook. Thank you so much, and see you next time.